At Volunteers of America of Illinois, the common thread of all of our programs, even though we're serving people of very different ages with very diverse needs, is that we want to make sure that when everyone comes through our programs and when they leave here, every single person who's been touched by our services has a place to belong and a place to call home.
I always believe that it takes a village to raise a child, so it's not just like you have birth parents, but you also have grandparents that are just as important. You have people at church that are just important who knew you as a kid growing up. They know the family strength. Sometimes they can also offer support, if a family needs that. So I think that that's very important, to have an extended and a blended family.
Jaden was in foster care from when he was born, and he came to us at 4.5, so for him it had been a really long road. He showed up at the door at like 5 o'clock in the evening, just in the clothes he had on, with this little stuffed animal that I think they'd given him at the shelter. I really encourage foster parents that I meet to take the time to go to the visits and get to know all the players and all the family, because it does become like a really one big extended family. It's fun. One of the cool things that we see with our kids is like that the older kids kind of bond with the younger kids. It's really neat.
While I was pastoring a church in Inglewood, a young lady walked in our church, and she was 8 months pregnant. She had just been released from jail, and she started attending our church. She went into early labor. She said, "I want you to have my baby." His name was Elijah. And from Elijah, the doors opened up a relationship with us and Volunteers of America. Then we had Cornelius, and then Destiny, to Zachary, to the baby Deborah, to Jeffrey, to Joshua. Our first set of children are grown. This is phase 2 for us. And phase 2 have come into our lives and changed our lives for the best.
Foster care is not an easy job. Some nights you'll take it home with you and just have to pray about it and be just like, Lord, am I making the right decisions? What's best for the kids? I would talk to my kids and, I would tell them that, if you can make it, then I'm gonna be right here with you and we're gonna make it together.
One of the interesting distinctions with our senior services is that while they also need a tremendous sense of community, it's understanding that independence within the context of community is what they're really trying to achieve.
I was living with my daughter and my grandsons, but I felt I needed to be on my own, do my own thing. And here I come down and go down and play bingo, do chair aerobics, do the Wii bowling. There's more things for the seniors to do if they want to participate. I enjoy it. My daughters are glad that I came here, because they know that I'm active and that I want to be doing things, and they say, well, here you're not cooped up in the apartment all the time. They see that I'm enjoying staying here and meeting new people and have new friends, my age. And everybody's so nice here. They're always right there for you.
My neighbors are good, very friendly. I say hello, my friend, to everybody. It's a beautiful place. I love it. I will never move out of here. If they want me to move, they have to push me out.
One of the things that we're so proud of with Hope Manor 2 is that it's not even as though we decided that Hope Manor 2 was necessary. The people we were serving told us that Hope Manor 2 was needed. In some of our other veteran services, shortly after we created Hope Manor 1, we realized that a growing but largely unknown segment of the veteran population that was really at risk for homelessness and lots of instability was younger veterans and veterans with children, of which female veterans are a big part of that. There was a huge disconnect between their needs and the resources that were out there for veterans.
I had a 3-year-old son and single parent, so I decided I'm gonna join the National Guard, the Army. After 15 years, I decided it was enough. I wanted to be with my kids. They were growing fast, but getting out of the service, was a whole different transition. You're going from a constant lifestyle, you know where everything's coming from, where you're staying, and then once you get out, it was what's going on.
The 73 units of housing at Hope Manor 2 are more than the studios and 1-bedrooms, the 2 and 3 bedrooms and the 6 flats, the 4-bedroom townhomes. It's about a purpose. It's about serving people who have served us. It is about creating a sense of community. It's about being a part of a community.
I was referred to Volunteers of America, and they introduced me to Hope Manor 2, where both actually worked together, and they helped me get an apartment, get assistance. From there, we've been doing job searching, programs, and they provided computer access, so anytime I need to look up anything or type up a resume, I have access to it. And the environment for my kids is a safe one.
We often talk about not creating services that sound like services. It's about creating situations where healing power of just community, of people coming together, can occur. If we get to help create that, it's a beautifully magical thing for us.